覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends 10 Years Marvel Studios Hulk and Hulkbuster from the Age of Ultron. So this is a pretty sweet set. By sweet, I mean one's good, one's kind of just okay. We'll start with the bad, or mildly bad, mildly okay. Hulk, okay? Let's start with the good. I do love the face. I think they perfectly captured him, Mark Ruffalo. I like the paint effects going on here with the I guess veins popping through, the red eye as Scarlet Witch possessed him. Love the hair on the figure. And generally speaking, even the pants and the paint look pretty decent there. They're that muted drab color that he had in the movie. He had the nice veins there as well. I think this is a good job that they did with what they, had for this older figure. Okay, feet look good, but this is a re-release. Let's make no mistake about it. This is something that they have had before. Now, my problems with this figure is it's a very dated one. If you look at the joints here, they're all that old style. The same legs as some of those older ones back in the day, like in Ares, for example. And it's very hard to get certain poses. Well, it's more difficult. I wouldn't say super hard, because, he does got some good range of movement with his legging up pretty high. He looks like a Kung Fu guy there. So I do appreciate that. But it's just very, very not fun to move it around. And his head is also on a weird old school neck, so he doesn't have much range of movement. I like the paint there, as you can see that there, but it just does not really fit real well as far as being able to look up much, because that's it. He's not looking up more than that. He looks down barely, so he can go side to side well, but that's about it. And another problem I have with this figure, if you can look on my figure, you can see it really clearly. We've got like 4 different greens. The fist, different color. Arms, different color. Bicep, different color. Shoulder, different color. Chest, different color. Face, different color. That's a problem, okay? It just doesn't look so bad when it's further away, but you can still tell. And I don't know why they did this. It's like, you've got this Hulk, and I understand you don't have an MCU Hulk more recent than this one, except for this one here, the one they did last year, 2017. I don't know why they didn't use this buck and take that head, take off all his armor, because all his armor can come off. The only problem you'll run into is the legs down here, which you really could have just done a new mold for the legs and take the armor off, and you would have been fine, because even the heads fit. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, because, again, this is an excellent head. I actually preferred over this head here. So, if you look, it's a bit too small for his body, but, if you would have sized it up a little bit more and made it fit on the peg, you'd have had an excellent, Hulk. So they definitely should have used that. I actually like the size better on this newer Hulk compared to the old one. He's just a little bit more beefy. The proportions might look a little bit better on the Age of Ultron, but I'm not really sure. I kind of like this one better. So, all in all, the Hulk figure is the weakest part of this set. But if you don't have an MCU Hulk figure, it works, because there's not really much else you can get right now unless you're going to hunt down that Build-A-Figure Mark Ruffalo, or that one. The other set, or the other item in this set, is what you really should come for. So, this is the Hulkbuster. I don't own the original one, but I do own some parts. Let's see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, I had 2 fists from the original Hulkbuster. I never built it because I just wasn't hunting those down. But you can look and see the different colors. Let me turn the light on here. And see they're different. They're different hues. This one's more of a golder, shinier color. And the reds are different. This is more of a darker candy red. And this is more like a flatter red. They both have gold and little nice paint effects on them. Although this one has more paint if you look here in the mold. So I appreciate those little details they add there. Because I never built this one, but I'm glad I have it because it's very massive. It's probably one of the most massive Build-A-Figures I own. I mean, just to put in perspective, here's Hulk, MCU, and there is Gladiator Hulk. Turtles. So, yeah, he's massive. He's big. He's actually the biggest Build-A-Figure I own. The next closest one I'll show you. So the next closest one is Cold Obsidian. You know, I like the height on that. You can really see the size, and both of these guys fought each other in the movie. Although this one was the other version of the Hulkbuster, which I hope we do get that one as well. This is the heaviest Build-A-Figure I own by far. Cold Obsidian is the closest one after that. Let's see some range of motion with this guy. So he's got some pretty decent movement, you know. That's pretty good. He can kick out pretty good, you know. That's good for a big figure. He can also get his knees up like that. His chest does swivel, but not much, you know, not much in here. His head, very good range of movement. Can't look up much, but he really shouldn't be anyway. He's a giant. He looks like a football player, like, I don't know, one of those monster football players from back in the day on Nintendo. The back is cool too. I love the paint apps there. Probably could have had a little bit more paint, but I can do a lot of that myself as well. Especially when it comes to the thrusters back here that are not painted. But overall, I give the Hulkbuster a 9 out of 10. I give the Hulk a 7 out of 10. He's not a bad figure, but he's just not the best. So yeah. All in all, the sets, you know, not a bad price. Right now, it was on sale for 60 bucks. If you got the cash and you really like Hulkbuster, pick it up. Otherwise, an easy pass if you have both these figures or the Hulkbuster. I hope you've enjoyed this review. And until next time, peace and Hulkbuster grease. Oh, let me forget. Don't let me forget. Let's show you the boxes. Let's see the boxes together. Okay, so here we go. Here's all the boxes I own. And let's take a look at the picture, because I probably won't be getting any more of these. This is pretty much it for me for the Marvel Studios 10 years anniversary figures, except for Ultron. He's the only other one I'll bother picking up. And then that's it. So I think that looks good. I think that looks really cool how this diorama is set up. Maybe I'll hold on to these boxes in the garage for a little bit and then decide what I'll do from there. But again, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and chicken grease.